What's up, guys? It is Lord Beardo here, bringing you a brand new Clash Royale video, and we are going to finish off the 2v2 footage that I had stored up from those live streams and the weekend. And just, man, what a great event that Supercell decided to put out for us. I'm really hoping that they bring that back full time, make it an option, make it something that we can play all the time. Just had an absolutely amazing time playing it. It was so fun. I felt like it was so underdeveloped. There was still so much to learn about it. Tweaking, just different things that they can do, maybe different distances, changing the size of the map. There's so much to offer when it comes to being able to play 2v2s. There's potential clan war possibilities, making it so you could fight each other on the way up, like point systems with winning with tournaments and ways of clans being able to fight against each other. I just feel like they have so many options with the 2v2. It just seems like something that they're gonna keep up with. I can't imagine that didn't generate just a bunch of steam. I mean, everybody in my clan was playing it nonstop. Everybody I knew was pretty much playing it nonstop. It just changes the dynamic of the game. I felt like how fast the game went, how much you could play defense and then your partner would go and play offense, or vice versa. Somebody you have presses really tough, really hard, and then you end up playing a bit of defense. There was just so much to it. It made it fast paced. It made it so much fun. I mean, maybe not everybody, some people, if you're better and you felt like you couldn't lock up some good matches with teammates, and you felt like people were losing it for you, I could see how that could frustrate everybody. But we just went to town in my clan. Me and Ozza did well. Me and Lord Komar did well. Me and I think the dude Anthony from the clan, we were slicing and dicing for a while. The Electric Wizard, just so much. And it all came at once for me, because I got the Princess, the Log, the Electric Wizard, and the Miner all within the 7 or 10 day time period. And then the 2v2s came out, and it was just absolutely so much fun. One thing I did notice is there were a ton of goblin barrels and a ton of spells that ended up winning it. So I'm just thinking down the line in the future, maybe instead of it being a level 10 rank that everybody was, maybe it'd be a level 9 rank, maybe it would be a level 10, maybe giving the matches a little bit longer of a time, or specific furnaces and things like that really struggle in the 9 spot and allow for a little extra chip damage. But then again, I don't know, man, maybe that's what they want. They wanted these fast-paced matches. So we went ahead, snatched up this victory right here from Oscar Ramirez and Horgini? Is that what it is? We did ourselves a pretty decent job taking these guys down, just doing one chip damage after another with our Miner and the princesses on the bridge. I've been playing so many princesses on the bridge, it's unbelievable. I don't know, something about it. If you can throw somebody off a little bit, push with the Miner, push with the goblin barrel, get over the bridge with some troops, and then put that princess down. She just does so much chip damage on other pieces of defense and on the tower in and of itself if they have no way of being able to stop it. But so this match ended up being a ton of fun for us, and from the last video you guys saw me put out with the quad legendary, I got that directly from playing 2v2, that particular deck. And another one, I got another one that I could probably put together a whole other video on, that included the Inferno Tower. And the Inferno Tower was something that I haven't really used often. Check out that right hand side, Goblin Barrel Miner, right hand side, was able to take the tower down right off the bat, and these guys just didn't seem like they had an answer for us. He wastes that wizard on the right hand side. We got miners, we got logs, we got all sorts of things taken care of. I'm not playing any defense, and those dollar skeletons, guys, those dollar skeletons are going to be probably my new favorite card that's not a legendary, because the value play on these guys are awesome. You can distract so many big cards. You can take miners down. If you know that the guy you're playing against has miner, if you put those 4 skeletons down on the side that he's been playing consistently, you know, a lot of times people play that outside, the outside. They're constantly just putting the miner to the outside, just like that, off to the back. I mean, the side on the left-hand side, always on the outside of the towers. If it's left tower, it's left side. If it's right tower, it's right side. If you put those 4 skeletons down, the miner won't even get to the tower. It's so dominant, but we are crushing this guy. He did not get these guys, should I say, CeeLo and Lord Lubu. And those wizards, man, he was wasting those wizards so much. It just created, this 2v2 created such value for this game, in my opinion. I just couldn't get off of it, man. I had a great time streaming it. I streamed it Saturday and Sunday. I put the Saturday stream up on the videos already up, and I'm going to eventually put up the Sunday stream, so you guys will be able to go back and take a look at it. Such great, just all around good fun, exciting moments. Just good old-fashioned video game play. I felt like I was getting a little bit frustrated, though with all the legendaries that were coming out. I think I was talking to somebody from my clan, and I was just like, listen, I'm putting a time frame on this game. If I don't get my legendary cards, I'm gonna probably shelf this game for a bit. Like, there's other things to play that can satisfy your gaming desire, and for them to hold back these cards to me, I just got like a bitterness or something towards it. But you know, that's all gone. We got that all taken care of. We got all our legendaries. Maybe Supercell hurt. Maybe there's a microphone that's turned on in this game, and they can just feel and hear the rage from the people quitting who don't have the same cards. Now, this match in particular was pretty fun. I actually went on. The dude definitely is a YouTuber, so it was really cool. This was actually a really fun match. Now, we tried to get sneaky right off the bat and play this right-hand bridge, but we went ahead and used our electric wizard, took down that Sparky with 0 effort. Then now the tornado spell. The tornado is one of those things that I haven't really messed around with and kind of gotten involved with yet. I'm here and there. But just don't really understand the full purpose of the tornado. I know a lot of people are using this tornado executioner, and then they're also using a lot of the battle ram. That was pretty cool. I actually did add the battle ram into a decent amount of my 2v2 decks, and depending on who it was that I was playing with, it actually worked out pretty well. I felt like a lot of these matches that I'm posting in this today was a lot of finishing matches with Ozzy. He was one of the guys that I ended up playing a lot of the end of the matches with, towards the end of the 2v2 thing. Initially, I don't feel like I played so much with Ozzy. I was doing a lot of work with that dude Anthony, and just a lot of with King Dam. The first night we were playing like 2 hours together, just kind of working through some things. And I know that Ozzy tends to use a lot of chip away damage decks with the furnace, so it kind of worked out pretty well. But this is that second deck that I was talking about. It has the princess, it has the inferno tower, it has a lot of defensive cards. The hog was something that I threw in there more towards the end. I was messing around with the prince, the hog, or the knight. I wanted something punchy. I wanted something to be able to go get chip damage off on their tower. Now, the golem was something that we didn't see a lot of. The people who use the golem, I mean anybody in general who uses the golem well, really tends to play a very strong deck, because the golem will get to the other side. When it crosses the bridge, I mean, it's usually completely stacked up in power, but when you have the Inferno Tower, it really helps out. So we were able to put down 2 pieces of defense here, which took away from him being able to get anything going with his golem. The Electric Wizard worked out really well. The Executioner played very decent there with a little bit of minor defense. I mean, we had this so locked up. I was just really trying to stop them from coming over the bridge and doing some more chip damage. And Poison Spell is absolutely OP right now. I don't know what's going on with the Poison Spell, but it just, the small swarming decks, the small swarming cards just get taken down so fast, so well. And you'll see right there, the Poison, boom. Poison is taking down 6 musketeers in about no time at all. I mean, the clone spell, come on, you know they only have 1 HP and all, but doesn't matter, man. That's not the point. These guys were only able to get 1 tower off on our left-hand side, and we absolutely played them so strong. The Miner is arguably my favorite card. I can't even say that, though, because I don't know if I have a favorite card anymore. I don't know if I can say that. It used to be the Lava Hound just because I felt like it was so easy to use. For me, just my playing style, the controlling aspect of it, I felt like just worked out really, really well. Me and Lord Komar in this last match that we're going to rock through here, he's a big mid, I don't know if it's expensive, like, I don't know what you guys consider to be an expensive deck, but it's definitely a mid-level player. Like he's got a lot of dragons, he's got a lot of wizards, he's always got these expensive cards that do very, very well against defense. I think he gets himself into a lot of trouble when he plays people with lightning spell, I'm gonna assume, because on decks like this, if you get stuck in a pinch where you're putting down all these, you know, 4-card plays and then someone uses a lightning and just zaps 3 of them away, oh, it's so painful. But the graveyard, right-hand side, the log a little too early, could have saved that musketeer better, but we were able to chip off very well. Now, one thing I did find when I was playing this was a lot of times I tend to message using the emojis and stuff like that, but they were mainly for my teammates. Like I just hope I wasn't throwing out the wrong impressions anywhere, because I was really throwing out like, yo, well played, that was great defense. Like I was constantly communicating with my teammate, and I just think that people are getting the wrong idea. But I was just really like, yo, we're doing a great job, man. We're having a bunch of fun. I felt like overall we won so many more matches. Like I think my winning percentage was way higher 2v2 than it was and than it is for 1v1, and I think it's just because I'm a team-oriented person. Like I love Clash of Clans because it's all about coming up with your team-oriented, you know, clan wars and stuff like that, and just being able to, you know, work through how to beat an entire clan and what to do against that. And a lot of first-person shooter games and just different things that I've played over the years has always led me to be more of a team player, focusing on what my teammates doing, allowing me to be able to look into how they're playing and stuff like that. So this particular match was so much fun. Once you see the Expo go down, you know you're going to have yourself a pretty easy match as long as you keep the pressure on the Expo and keep it on the tower, forcing him to play more defensive cards and being able to set up. But the one deck that I was really messing with right beforehand was this Hog deck, and check that out. Perfect log on the right hand side. The dragon comes down. The Hog is going to make such a big difference when you're able to get that Hog down and take out the Skarmy or different things. But check out this push, bottom left hand side. Komar's going to go ahead and play a giant. He was expressing to me before we were playing a lot of these matches that he plays a lot of defensive giant. He doesn't find himself using the giant too much on offense, which I don't know, man. I like to push offensively when I do use the giant. I play a lot of them at the bridges once it gets inside that minute mark, but he uses him a lot defensively, and I felt like it worked out pretty decent for us with me being able to push so hard with that Hog. Now, you'll see right here, he actually gets the the Expo down, but he didn't put it far enough down, man. What a waste. What an absolute waste of a very expensive card. Now, big push. We get our graveyard. We got our Hog on that Inferno Tower. Fireball down. Double Fireball removes all the Skarmy. And we are just chipping away. Look at the Wizard bringing it down to 243. You know we both got Fireball, so this one is locked up. He's going to go ahead and push, but we sneak that Musketeer in, and that's a little trick. That is a very good trick. If you ever are in a pickle, you let your opponent spend a bunch on your last offensive push when you know you only need 1 or 2 shots from your Musketeer, and then you play her right in the middle on their side, and it's just a 1-2 tap of that big Musketeer gun, and it's pretty much locked up in one. So let me know if you guys are feeling the withdrawal from the 2v2s, and definitely go check out our first 2v2 video. It's a little more high octane. I feel like we had a lot of energy coming into that one. But peace out, little beards. See you guys soon.